name is S.D. Williams, your motivational godfather. I'm here because you know I love you and I believe in you. There's greatness planted inside you. You need a little bit of water to grow up beautifully. And I'm here for Sectax because I believe in you. You know, today is Christmas Day, but because the love I have for you and your growth is more important as well as part of the Christmas. Australia, today is Christmas already. I will take you around later on for you to see how we celebrate our Christmas. And Merry Christmas to my family, my wife and kids, and especially to Ziva. Today you celebrate your birthday, and the program starts at 2 p.m. So if you want the address, let me know. All right, and Merry Christmas to my mentor, President Kufuor, and President Anado, former President Mahama, and all those former presidents. And to my family in Bojase, and thank you so much. Like, you know, you've been supporting me. Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to another Mustafa. All right, Muhammad. All right, Merry Christmas to my family in Bojase. Merry Christmas in my family in Takrade. You know what time it is. And my family here, all my siblings, Merry Christmas. Yeah. Today we need to talk about this important thing, like, you know, the most important things that we need to, like, you know, do before 2020. I know we're almost at the edge, just a week to get into 2020. Yeah, Honorable Mustafa, we miss you too. I know I've been getting a lot of messages. People are asking me if I'm at the airport because there's this music going around that I need to come to Ghana and we celebrate. But we will be there. We will be there. I'm not telling anyone when I'm coming, but I will be in Ghana. All right. So, number one, you need to ask yourself, why are you alive? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Why are you alive today? Like, you know, people we started 2019 with, some of them are gone. But you are still alive. It means there's a purpose for you to be alive. So these are the questions that you need to ask yourself. Why are you alive today? Today is 25th December 2019. You are still alive. Have you asked yourself? That means whatever planted inside you, you haven't finished yet. So that's why you need to keep going. Keep going. And, you know, keep going. Number two, you need to forgive yourself and forgive others. Most people forgive others, but they don't forgive themselves. You know, I was working with a friend and he made a mistake. And instead of him saying, oh, I made a mistake, he was saying, ah, silly me, you know, sometimes, and he started hitting himself. These are the kind of things that I'm saying you need to forgive yourself because your human beingness, my friend would say your human beingness belongs to you. That's what you're using from A to B. So if you hold grudge with yourself, it eats you up. Like, you know, it eats you up. That's why sometimes, you know, our conscious mind doesn't let us sleep when we commit a crime against ourselves and another person. So learn how to forgive yourself before you enter 2020 and forgive others. You know, we are human beings. We're bound to make mistakes. Somebody make a mistake against you. You make a mistake. You fail. You know, something that you thought you're going to win easily. You fail. It doesn't mean you need to continue to kill yourself. Like, you know, thinking that you are stupid, thinking that you are nobody. That's the things that I'm asking you to forgive yourself and believe that you are somebody. You are one of the best among the rest. It's mistake. We fail. So move on. Move on. All right. So number 3, continue to think positive and continue to have a rich mindset, because our thoughts create things that we need, or our thoughts become reality. Sometimes you wonder why I say that. Whatever you've been thinking of is what you're going through today. If you think your life is miserable, that's why you have a miserable life. If you think you're having a good life, that's why you have a good life. So whatever we think here is what comes out. Whatever we think here is what comes out. So we need to have a positive mind. Continue with it. I know you've been listening to me from, the beginning of the year. Now we're almost at the end of the year, just a week to go. All right. Number 4, stop underestimating yourself and others. Stop underestimating yourself and others. Sometimes you underestimate somebody that, oh, this person will never end up anywhere anyway. Especially us who we started with, that kind of behavior that it's not accepted in the society. People think we were crazy. Sometimes I wonder who I am today because I wasn't that kind of a person. You see me today, I wasn't this kind of a person. Azantua will tell you, he's my mate, he's my brother. He will tell you, I wasn't this kind of a person. 1, I stand up for the right thing to be done. 2, I always make sure that nobody cheats anybody. Fairness is what I stand for, and I stand for giving others opportunity. But apart from that, I was never like this. I was never I don't even like reading. But today, if I'm sitting in front of in front of you, telling you that you don't need to underestimate anybody, that's what you need to know. Because people who underestimate you, when they see you prospering, when they see you successful, they become jealous, they become envy, because you underestimate that person. Meanwhile, you know that person's head. You don't even know what that person is thinking. You don't even know what time that person prays. Sometimes you may be sleeping, but that person that you are underestimating, that person is looking for answers to questions. I became like this with only one question. I never believed in my life that we are born to be nobody on this planet. Never believe it. That's the last thing I will ever believe in my life. I may not even believe it till I die, because I believe we are here for a purpose, and it's not just a particular group of people or white people. They're not the only people that need to make things happen. Every human being need to make things happen. Whether you're from Asia, you're from Africa, you are from America, anywhere in the world, you got brains. We all got brains. We all got the mind. We all got the conscious mind, subconscious mind. We all got the infinite intelligence living in us. And so these are the things that I always believe, that we are in this world for a particular purpose. And that's what has led me to today, who I am today. And so it's not like I was like this before. So stop underestimating yourself. Especially, I always tell the people in power, you should never underestimate a young person, a youth. Because you don't know, one day, that person you are underestimating may become the president of your country. That person you are underestimating may become somebody who will make a decision that will affect your life. There was this guy, he's so rich. Like, when it comes to money, when it comes to finance, when it comes to properties, he's that rich. But the road to his house is just so crazy because where he comes from, you're not allowed to do your own roads. So he couldn't understand why his road is like that. Meanwhile, his former watchman was the MP in that area. But meanwhile, he didn't know. So he was looking for the MP. I need to talk to the MP. I need to talk to the MP. They introduced the MP. That was his former gate man. Meanwhile, this guy was underestimating him from day one that he started working with him. That you're nobody, you can never be anybody. Like, that kind of words. So that is the end of my story to you, that don't ever underestimate anybody. Don't ever, because you will be jealous. You hate that person for no reason, because you never thought he or she will become somebody. And today, you can't even turn on your TV. You can't even turn on your TV because you will see that person on your TV. As my former president and my mentor, President Kufuor, said, don't follow a guy who have television in his room, but follow a guy with a vision. Because if not, that guy with a vision will be on your television. That was a rhyming quote from President Kufuor. All right, so number 5, you need to keep dreaming big. Continue to dream big. Let your dream affect your life. There's certain things I don't do. It's not because it's like you don't want to do it, but because my dream doesn't allow me to do it. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't even eat meat because my dreams doesn't allow me. Let your dreams affect your life today. Let your dreams change you. That's why you need to dream big. If you have a big dream, it will affect you. It will affect your today, tomorrow, and even a time to come, because you need to prepare yourself for that dream to happen. I'm not asking you to stop smoking if you're a smoker. I'm not saying that, but I'm just letting you know that I'm not that kind of a person, because my dream, I don't need to. And I control myself. I've worked with people who drink, who smoke, but I've never tried it. So, and I don't want to. And so don't think that you're gonna work with people who smoke, who drink, and you will never do it. You may do it, but I'm just letting you know that let your dream be that big, that massive, so it will affect you today and in your future as well. All right. So number 6, or we are number 6. Just do it. Number 6 is just do it. Nike, their slogan is just do it. Why am I saying that? You need to keep doing it. You need to keep investing in yourself if you want to become great, if you want to become somebody before 2020, and continue even up to 2021, 2022. But if you can do it for a year, it becomes part and parcel of your subconscious mind. And believe me, you will always do it. I read at least a book a month, and I've been doing it throughout the year. Sometimes 2 books in a month. I've been doing it throughout the year. I started almost 2 years ago. I've been doing it. So you can do it. If you know where I'm coming from, like, I went to a Bradchester Secondary School. I went to Tam School B in Takrade. I went to Banchase, which is primary school, Lagos Town Key Primary, all the way to Tam School, Ostek. From Ostek, man, look at me. I was one of the guys who could stand up and do home economics. I don't know if you've done, if knew any other guy who have done home economics. I started doing home economics. Then I after home economics, I went to do general arts. So that's what you need to know. That's life, my. We start from somewhere. Nobody started from the top. We all started from the bottom. But one thing is, when they started from the bottom, you were not there. So you just see the glory part of people. That's why I'm trying to let you know that whatever dream you have, it's possible. Whoever you are following, whether a musician or footballer or politician, they started from the bottom. They started from somewhere. And so you can start from somewhere. You must ask people, how did you get there? What are the things that you did for you to get there? I want to do that. Don't ask them how's like, they're enjoying themselves and all those stuff. That's none of your business. Your business is go through the same process to get to where you want to go. All right. It's Christmas Day. That's why we're talking a lot. But we need to talk. We need to encourage you. We need to motivate you, to make you know that the greatness inside you, that's why you are still alive. You are still valuable to the world. Because when you die, man, yeah, the wood too baby crap. All right, so read the books. Read the books. Read business books, leadership books, self-growth books, personal growth books, books that the school will not teach you. How to become a millionaire, a billionaire, is never taught in school. So you need to go out there and look for it. If you want to be happy, get books that talks about happiness. Because most of us, we lost track or we lose track because we want to be rich, but we are reading books about poverty. We think we need to do the opposite. No, 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 no. If you want to be rich, read books about how to be rich. Don't read books about poverty because you're going to be poor, because your mind here is a magnet. Whatever is in front of you, it's attracting to each other. Like, they are attracting. So if I see you and I know you, thanks, Prinsla, and I see you, even after 10 years later, I will still recognize you. There is something that will come up and says, it seems that we know each other. And there will be a story. So just a story will come up and we know each other truly. That's why whatever you need to go for that. If you want to be a footballer, read books about football. If you want to be a musician, read books about musician. If you want to be a writer, read books about writers. Don't go and follow anything apart from that. You need to watch what you want to do. If you want to be a speaker, watch speakers only. If you get leisure time, you can do something else. But most of the time, listen to people who are speakers, watch people who are speaking, and then improve your speaking. And attend a workshop and find yourself better networks. Because in 2019, probably your network, the people that you are associating yourself with, they couldn't help you out. They couldn't, because all of them, you are on top of them. You need people who are on top of you. Like, when it comes to finance, when it comes to advice, when it comes to experience. Like, anytime I talk to my mentor, President Kufuor, I'm so happy because he hit me so hard that I need to do more. I need to do more. because he got nothing to lose. I got a lot to lose if I don't listen to what he's saying. These are the people that you need to follow, you need to network with. All right, so number 7, which is you need to master your head. Why am I saying that? Your head is your biggest notebook in the world. 1, if you go and buy a car, you have a manual. If you go and buy a phone, you have a manual. If you go and buy even a house, there's a manual, because there's instructions. Even in Australia, if you go and buy a house, they tell you how to do your gardening and all those stuff. They put it together. So you get a copy of your house, occupancy and all those stuff, where the keys are and all those stuff. But when a child is born, there's no manual. The child comes with the head empty. And so we copy everything for the next, let's say, 7 to 8 years of our life. We copy our parents, we copy how they are, everything. And so when we get big or when we become adults, it's really difficult to change it. Because you've copied everything that your parent used to do. And that's why you need to know that your head is the biggest notebook. You can write anything you want inside, and you can delete anything you want out of that head. Don't let people put rubbish in your head. Don't let people control your head, because God has given us this beautiful head, on this beautiful neck, on this beautiful body. So He wants us to use it. It's a form of showing gratitude. It's a form of showing that we love our head. If somebody wants to kill you, they will kill you from here. If somebody wants to praise you, they will praise you from here. My hand is being controlled by my head. So whenever I'm talking and I want to move my hand, I hear it from here. And so you need to respect that. This is the most important thing ever, ever, ever. Because it doesn't come with a manual, but you can make your own manual. You know, thank you so much. It's Christmas Day. And you know what? I still love you. I believe in you. I believe 2020 will be one of our best year ever. I know every year we say that, but 2020 is Vision 2020. So you need to know that it's going to be one of your best years. Thank you so much. You know what? God bless you. And Merry Christmas to people from my village, Bojase, you know, and Azantoa. Merry Christmas, Fuseni, and everyone who have had the time to be on my show. Share my video, tell a friend to tell another friend that, you know, 2020 should be a massive year for you and I, and so we can move forward in life. Thank you, and God bless you. And don't forget to pursue your vision with a mission, and we join it with an action, and we go straight to the kingdom of riches, where good health, happiness, love and kindness, prosperity, peace of mind, and success shall follow you, with a lot of money that will follow you for the rest of your life. Thank you, and God bless you. Have a wonderful Christmas, and please, I beg you now, don't drink and drive, and make sure if you are in a car in Ghana, like you know you are in a trotro, make sure that you're monitoring the driver. If the driver is drunk, don't jump on it. Don't jump on it. It doesn't matter how fast or how quick or like, you know, what program you go into. Your life is most important than that program. Because these drivers, it's a holiday for them. They may drink, but they want to make money. So you need to be sure that your driver is really not having any alcohol content, and at the same time If the driving is a bit speeding, the driver is a bit speeding, you need to make sure you talk to him. If he's not listening, find a way out. It's better for you to be safe than, get yourself into that mess. This is Christmas, and I want to see you in 2020, and I hope that we will see each other safely. Thank you, and remind yourself, don't drink and drive. It's not good. It's not for you. Your life is more important than for me. Thank you. God bless you.